Hey, you guys. I am so super fired up about you all just clicking to learn more about how the travel business works. This is a very special webinar because it is my birthday week, you guys. I just celebrated my birthday October 14th. And I thought, why not send an amazing updated webinar for this week? Why? Because the blessings are plenty. So grab your pen, grab your paper, get ready to take some notes. If you haven't already joined the travel business, you're definitely going to want to watch until the very end of this presentation to make a decision if this is going to be the right business for you. So I am LaVonda Thornton Bush, also known as the Travel Queen, and I am here to show you why I chose travel as my business, why thousands of others who have chosen to partner with us and join Team Relentless has also made travel our business as well. So some of the questions I like to ask people to make sure you know if you're in the right place is, first of all, have you ever booked your own travel? If you're like me, you're probably booking your own travel, never using a travel agent, and this just makes sense to you. You're definitely in the right place. Have you ever shared your travel pictures and videos online or with a close friend or family member? A lot of times as we are traveling, y'all, we are showing off and showing out on social media and with our friends. And last but not least, have you ever dreamed of traveling more? For me, it's usually when that plane is landing back from vacation that I was already wishing, or I'm always wishing that I just had a few more days, or better yet, I'm already planning the next getaway. So if your answer was yes to any or all of these questions, this is the presentation for you, and you're going to be able to discover if the travel agent business is the right business for you. Y'all, I'm getting ready to celebrate 10 years in this business next month on November 3rd. I was introduced to this opportunity while I was working a full-time six-figure corporate job in the oil and gas industry. At that time, my babies were 2 and 3 years old. My oldest son, at that time, he was in high school playing all the sports, football, basketball, running track, wrestling, all the things. My husband was working full-time for the government as a CPS social worker, as well as running his part-time personal training business. So as you could imagine, we were an extremely busy family, but I was in a place in my career where I definitely wanted to earn some extra income doing what I love to do because my dream job was turning into a nightmare. I was starting to travel 80% of the time, missing all the mommy moments that I so desperately wanted back with my kids. I had no idea though that my six-figure job was going to fire me 4.5 months after joining this business. I thought I was going to build this business part-time on the side, and I would decide when I got to walk away from my job. But y'all, March 31st, 2016, that ended up being the best day of my life in regards to this journey in this business, because it was that day that my six-figure job told me that I no longer had a job. Now, how many of y'all have experienced a layoff? Most of the time, people are not prepared. Most times, people go into panic mode because they get too comfortable on a job. But on that date, for me, this business paid me twice. I earned my weekly check as well as my director bonus check, which you're going to learn more about. And I made a call to my husband, and I'll never forget it. I was so excited. I said, "Babe, I lost my job today." He was like, confused, y'all. I was a little too excited. He said, "Wait a minute. Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm fine. I just don't want to go back to work. I don't want to update my resume. I don't want to sit in front of another stranger. I don't want to ever give anyone the opportunity to interview me or hire or fire me again. I want to focus on my business that paid me twice today. I want to be at home with my babies and run it up in my opportunity." My husband believed in me 100%, you guys. And it took me about a year and a half to build this business to be a six-figure business. I then decided to homeschool my kids. I never missed moments with my oldest son in regards to his football and basketball games. I was unapologetically available. Y'all, to date, I've been able to retire my husband back in 2023. We're now earning over $250,000 a year in this business, an income that my six-figure job that fired me would have never paid me. Not only that, My oldest son, who was in high school at that moment, y'all, he's gotten a high school diploma, a college degree. And as y'all can see, my baby got married. And yes, his mama planned a destination wedding. So if you're wondering if this is an opportunity that's going to be able to create the freedom that you and your family deserves and desire, you are definitely in the right place. In fact, I want you to know that you are getting ready to learn about the best place on the planet. One of the things that I do is teach freedom, you guys. And this business has unlocked that opportunity for us. We're talking about adulting, the real life adulting, where you can unlock financial freedom. That means not just having money to pay the things you need to pay, but having more than enough to pay for the things you want to pay for. In fact, one of my goals with this business was to automate and auto pay all of our bills every month. And we've been able to do that with this business. Thank God, right? Personal freedom. I got tired of asking for PTO time. I got tired of submitting doctor notes to prove if I were sick or my kids were sick. Guys, when you have personal freedom, you get a chance to do what you want without permission. You get a chance to no longer wait for holidays to take vacation. You can leave in the middle of the week if you wanted to. And time freedom with this business really took a turn for me last year when I was able to be at the bedside of my dad as he took his final breaths and transitioned to heaven. And I think about how if I were working a job, I would be limited with bereavement time. I would have had to first explain to my job how I needed to leave in the middle of the day to go be at the hospital with my daddy. Guys, this business has totally changed not just my life, but the lives of thousands of others all across the globe. If you ever wonder how can you design your ideal life, we're going to show you exactly how you can do that. Y'all, you can literally earn more income, travel more, and experience more thanks to this business. We're talking about building a strong network. Oftentimes, when people think about getting more money, they think about going back to school. We want to show you how you can literally turn your employee skills into entrepreneurial skills. Guys, wealthy people does something amazing, and that's collaborate. Here, you're going to be able to learn how to embrace and empower not just yourself, but others. And when you own your own business, you're never limited in the opportunity. You could earn as much income as you desire because there's an unlimited income opportunity here as your own business owner. Y'all, and we're not just a business, okay? We don't have products. We don't have to worry about shipping or storing things in our garage. This is a fully functional e commerce business. That means you get a chance to benefit from working anywhere, anytime from your phone, your laptop, wherever you have Wi Fi. And there's no inventory, no quotas. Why? Because you're in the travel industry. We're going to show you how you can become a travel professional, how you're now going to unlock earning unlimited travel commissions each and every time you sell travel. Plus, we have some secrets of being a travel professional we're going to unlock right here for you. So who are we, guys? We are Planet Marketing. You should know that Mr. Donald Bradley, he is our CEO, he is our founder, he is our visionary, and he truly has a heart of gold. When he started this opportunity, his vision was to help average people like you and I create an above average income. Not only that, one of the things that I remember Mr. Bradley saying early in his business is that you would go from living an ordinary life to an extraordinary life. And I am a witness to that happening for me as well as my family. Y'all, we're getting ready to celebrate 10 years this month. Mr. Bradley launched Planet Marketing back on October 26, 2015. I got started a week after the company launched. So I've been here since the beginning, y'all. And as we started, Mr. Bradley says, we're going to be an online business provider, right? We're going to show people how to start a home-based business in the travel industry. And I'm always grateful for that because he could have chose health and wellness. He could have chose, the insurance or financial industry, but he says, no, travel is simple. It's fun. It's lucrative. And that's where we planted our flag. And that was not a mistake, guys. Thanks to our reps in over 20 countries, we now have over 140,000 plus agents worldwide, thanks to the leadership of Planet Marketing. Now, guys, to date, we have paid well over $300 million to our field. And what I love is the integrity of this business. Guys, in 10 years, we have never had financial issues. In fact, we still have our original price and compensation plan, which if you know anything about this industry, that is unheard of. Mr. Bradley still goes to meetings, still hug and high five our business partners, which is amazing. He also put Andy Cawthon in place day one. And guess what? His corporate leader is still here as our president, Mr. Andy Cawthon. He's a ball of energy. I love Andy, y'all. But he has over 3 decades, actually, over 30 years of experience as an executive manager. He's run corporate operations, marketing, had sales experience. He's already helped billion-dollar corporations, and we're about to be that next one that he can add to his portfolio. Miss Leanne Treckler, she's also been here since day one. She's our COO, guys. She manages our Planet Marketing support team. That means we get questions answered. We get to talk to real people. We have access to email. She even makes sure we're paid, even if our paydays land on a holiday. So shout out to our corporate staff and team. But most people want to know, if we're marketing, who do we market? Guys, IntelliTravel, one of the top host agencies in the world, literally breaking records in our industry. Now, it is important for you to know that we have an exclusive partnership with Planet Marketing. What does that mean? We sell travel as IntelliTravel agents. As Planet reps, we sell the travel agent business opportunity, which is what I'm doing right now in this presentation. So it's important for you to know you don't have to go back to school to be a travel agent. I tell people all the time, if I had to go to school to do this, I would not be here. In fact, if you make a decision to get started in our travel business and partner with IntelliTravel as your host agency today, you immediately receive your accreditations and certifications. Y'all, we're talking about your IATA credential, your CLIA credential, your ARC credential. You may not know what that means, but just know that that unlocks the entire industry of travel at your fingertips. You're certified to sell travel and earn a commission. You're also certified to have access to the industry as a professional. All right. We're also recognized with the Better Business Bureau. That is so important. And I'm not ignoring James Ferrara. He's sitting here on this slide looking at us, right? He's IntelliTravel's CEO, guys. IntelliTravel has been around for well over 35 years. And Mr. Ferrara has been with the company ever since their day one. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I love longevity, but more importantly, I love loyalty. Mr. Ferrara has seen as the originator of the home-based travel agent business opportunity, the many changes and advances within IntelliTravel. So when we say the originators, now you guys are going to see other opportunities where they say you could become a home-based travel agent, you could partner with a host. Just always remember that IntelliTravel invented the concept. All right. Again, creating an opportunity where average people like you and I can easily step into the travel agent business. Now, through our partnership over nearly a decade, you guys, $5.3 billion sold in travel. That is record breaking. Not only that, Mr. Ferrara sits on the board of CLIA. That's the Cruise Line International Association. That means he's helping to make decisions in travel. And you may not have heard of IntelliTravel, and I want y'all to know we are getting awards and recognition throughout the industry. We couldn't fit them all here on this slide, but just if you've ever heard of Norwegian Cruise Line, yeah, we got awarded from them. Carnival Cruises, we've gotten awarded from them. Disney, Sandals, all of these companies, we're getting the awards for top travel sales. Not only that, guys, we get the Magellan Awards every year. In fact, this year we received 2 Magellan Awards. That's like the Grammys in travel. So you may not be new to travel. In fact, most people who follow me or who hop on my email list are on my list because you guys are already traveling. You're probably like me. I never used a travel agent before I became a travel agent. I was the person doing my own research, comparing my own prices, putting my group chats together with my friends, with my family. I was planning the trips. But did you know that commissions are already built inside of your travel bookings? See, somebody was telling me, well, it's easy for me to go on these websites and book my own travel. And I'm like, well, duh, because you're doing the work and they're earning the commission. Imagine when you go on these sites, you enter the dates, the destinations, the number of travelers. You're the one that's actually choosing the flight itinerary, the hotel, the cruise, the resort, all the amenities and the transfers, everything. And at the end of it, you enter your own credit card or debit card, or you help your friends and you enter their credit card or debit card, and you get a booking confirmation. Check this out. Every time you get a booking confirmation, that website that you book through, even if you book directly through the supplier, they earn a booking commission check. So what IntelliTravel does when you partner with us is now pay you 70 to 80% of the commission that's already built inside of those prices. Now that may be confusing to you, but y'all understand that whenever you book a hotel, a resort, a cruise, a flight, anything in the travel space, there's a commission paid you're now going to get a piece of the pie. Now, what I enjoy is the fact that everybody started at 70% of commission, which is really high in our industry. But as soon as you have earned at least $5,000 within 12 months, you will then increase your commission split to 80%. I've had agents where their first commissions was $12,000 for group bookings, $8,000. You guys, you could do that as fast or as slow as you desire. We are a full-fledged at anywhere agency. I know the slide says at home, but I want y'all to understand that this is an online business. So that means that you could take your home anywhere, right? As long as you have a phone, an iPad, a tablet, a laptop, wherever you choose to work your business. We have a state of the art booking portal. So, you know, those other .coms out there that make it easy to book travel, you'll have your own .com for the people that say, I don't need a travel agent. I want to book it myself. And whoever books on your .com, you earn the commission. We're partnered with every major supplier worldwide. Y'all don't overthink this. Oftentimes people overcomplicate this business. I just want you to know and understand that your clients are already going to have a favorite airline, a favorite hotel. Most of them have a favorite rental car company, all of the things, right? Well, now you as an agent is going to have access no matter what. You'll be able to plan those trips accordingly and get paid. We have a payment gateway. You as a travel agent, you're not limited. You can set up payment plans for your clients. We even have finance suppliers. You could finance trips for your clients. Guys, you can negotiate rates even. We have special promo codes that are provided to our travel agents that's not even available to the public. So you have access to your customer management software. This is a true business. And what I love is that IntelliTravel has set up all the agents for success. So now we're talking about group trips and individual travel, y'all. Group cruises, plan them. That's how a lot of our top $1 million selling agents are getting paid with group travel. Think corporate retreats. I have an agent on my team. She have a contract with a corporation where they've hired her to book all of their travel. People are planning church retreats, retreats for fraternities and sororities. I got paid booking my son's destination wedding last year. Guys, we're talking about honeymoons, anniversaries, girls' trips, guys' trips, school trips. There's so many options. You are not limited. So now when you think about this business, it's a turnkey business. All right. Even if you're not experienced, if you've never owned a business before, you will have access to learning how to fully operate your business. Even if you've never traveled before, you can operate this business. We have customer service and support, not just with IntelliTravel, but directly with the resorts, the hotels, the entire industry of travel. All right. There's on-demand training. So sometimes people say, well, I'm busy. Good. This business was set up for busy people. Y'all, were 90% of the people that do this do it part-time while working a full-time job or running other full-time businesses or even being full-time moms and dads. You have access to every major supplier worldwide. Y'all notice we said that twice because a lot of times people will think of this as a timeshare or vacation club. So while you're taking your notes, writing your notes, this is not a timeshare. It is not a vacation club. You have access to sales and marketing materials. So you don't even have to be tech savvy for this business. What do you have access to? Just write everything. Cruises, vacation packages, tours, car rentals, airline tickets, hotel rooms, resorts, travel insurance, sports and entertainment tickets, train tickets, vacation rentals, excursions, activities. You even have access to passports and visas. That's not on here, but I'm telling you have access to it. When we say have access to, that means you're booking it, you're selling it, you can experience it as a professional. So I love that. Now, when we talk about why travel, why now? Y'all, right? Why not? It's travel. Everybody you know is traveling, right? But it's generating over $10 trillion a year, expecting to grow to 15 trillion within the next decade. When I started in this industry, y'all, it was generating 7 trillion. So I'm literally seeing the growth. It's the number one research category online. Even if broke people can't go anywhere, guess what? They're looking up trips, they're dreaming, they're putting it on their vision board. But I love that we don't have to convince or beg people to travel. People understand it. Y'all, I've been on planes, I've been on cruises, I've been on resorts with babies and even old grannies. Okay. So everybody is traveling. Now let's talk about the different generations because it's diverse. That's what I love about this. Gen X traveling, spending over $3 trillion a year, raising their kids, even their grandbabies, and they are getting out and experiencing life, right? Getting ready for retirement. We got millennials spending $4 trillion a year. They are doing it single, married, with the kids, without the kids. And even millennials now are starting to have grandbabies, right? Baby boomers. Y'all, baby boomers spending $2.5 trillion a year. They're literally fueling the growth of the industry. Grandmas are now glamas, right? Pawpaws or poppies. That's like our grandkids call my husband Poppy. But I love this. Why? Because they're retiring to do what? Travel, not sit at home, not rocking in a rocking chair. Then you have Gen Z. Gen Z, oh yeah, my oldest son is a part of this generation. $1.5 trillion a year. They understand how to mix business and leisure, how to have fun and how to make money all at the same time. But truth be told, y'all, it's an industry where you're going to get paid on what people are doing anyway. When most people think of travel, y'all think of the fun of travel. But I want you to put your entrepreneur hats on, because in travel, people are getting paid selling trips for funerals. Any of y'all ever travel for a funeral? Right? Most of the time, people are experiencing trauma. They don't have time to look for how to get there. They will solicit a travel agent for help. People travel for business, medical treatment, surgeries, education. My daughter is a competitive cheerleader. Our coaches even travel for choreography, dance. My son is a competitive football player. Guess what, y'all? We travel for football games. We've traveled for basketball, track, like all the things. So almost everyone you know is traveling or they want to travel. And now you would be in position to get paid to help them do what they're already doing. So now I'm going to show y'all some examples of how much money you can earn. Let's put this into perspective. Remember, you're going to have your own booking portal. You put it out there on social media. I'm going to teach y'all how to build on social media. That's how I built my business 100%, right? Frequent business traveler finds your website. They go on there. They book 3-night hotel stays 3 times a month through your portal, meaning they did the work, but you would be the one to earn that $151 in commission. Now, what if you know other friends or family members who are business travelers and you just send your link to them and say, the next time you go on a trip, go ahead and book that trip with me. When I worked in the oil and gas industry, our company didn't care who we booked our travel through. They gave us a company credit card and we were to be where we needed to be, right? When we needed to be there. And so what I was doing was using my own corporate credit card, booking travel through my business website, earning the commission. So even if you are a corporate business traveler, you could do the exact same thing. We also have a 5-day golf trip example. I tell people, if you're a golfer or not, it doesn't matter. You can still get paid selling to golfers, right? Remember, I told you your clients are already going to know what they want. This gentleman came to the agent and said, listen, I want a 5-day golf trip with a group of 4 going to Scottsdale, Arizona. You know, your clients are going to tell you their budget too. You could take about 30 minutes to book a trip like this and generate a commission of $274. Y'all are all on social media. Y'all see people proposing live online. Y'all see people announcing, I said yes to the dress. Get in their inbox, congratulate them, and ask for their business. All right. You can simply say, I can help you plan a 7-day honeymoon, all inclusive resort in Cancun, Mexico, complete with butler service. You put the trip together, your commission would be $561, y'all. That's a game changer. Look at this 5-day group cruise. It's a family reunion, 20 cabins, a Western Caribbean cruise, y'all. Could you imagine doing this and it's not even your family? I have a gentleman on my team who was selling cruises before he had ever even gone on a cruise. Remember, you're getting direct training from the suppliers. They're going to make sure you know everything you need to know to be successful because you get paid and they're getting paid too. But just imagine earning over $2,200 in commission, giving this family what they truly desire. And you're not limited. I have a gentleman on my team. He sold hundreds of cabins on a cruise, and you could just imagine what that commission looked like for him, right? Have fun learning and earning. People wonder how have I been so excited for 10 plus years? Because I'm in travel, duh. Right? You get to educate yourself by experiencing travel personally, as if you were the client. We have exclusive and tailored trips. In our industry, we also have what we call familiarization trips. These are educational trips. You get to eat the food, drink the drinks, have a good time, and it looks like a vacation, but you're working. A couple weeks after I was fired from my corporate job, I was invited to the Bahamas, you guys. My airfare was included, everything. We swam with dolphins. We got a chance to visit about 10 different properties. We were eating the food. I made my own perfume. We went to the beer factory. They gave us a full experience so that we could share it on social media. They even told us the hashtags to use. How many of y'all would be willing to work like that? For some days, your uniform for the day is a bikini, okay, or swim trunks. Isn't that fun? But you can become better educated on travel vendors and industry products. That sounds very fancy, but guess what our products are? Airplanes, trains, resorts, all inclusive, right? Our products are the beaches of the world, cruise cabins, y'all, concerts, games. I love that. You can also acquire vendor specific certifications at your own pace. So you get to decide your niche, your client, how much the budgets are, all of those things. I have agents who are Dubai specialists, who are Disney specialists, who are Jamaica specialists, and we even have our own internal certifications. These are just checkpoints to help you along the way. So we have people on my team who have achieved Dream Maker, Vacation Builder, even Travel Geniuses. And I have quite a few ambassadors that are on my team as well that I'll shout out here in just a moment. And so, guys, here's one of our examples of an IntelliTrip. This trip was solely for our travel agents. All right. This trip has already taken place, but this is just an example of the types of experiences that we have. All right. So now we're talking about Negril, Jamaica, 4 days, 3 nights, all inclusive, adults only. Y'all, the agents that went on this trip came back with their wellness certification. That's becoming really big now in travel where people are just wanting to travel and relax. They're meditating, they're doing yoga and Pilates, they're well traveled. It's a real thing. But could you imagine that our agents pay only $499 per person total? And they're able to take a +1 on this trip as well. Coming back from a business trip like this, game changer. Guys, IntelliTrip number 2 example, this Punta Cana Dominican Republic trip. This was a 5-star all-inclusive trip. 4 days, 3 nights, y'all. Understand, luxury travel certification is a must have. In fact, I sell luxury travel. I love luxury clients. Why? Because they don't care about their budget. They're not, they're trusting. They're not giving you the runaround, y'all. But our agents came back as luxury specialists and paid only $720 per person. That's not per night. That's total for the trip. If you know anything about 5-star, all inclusive, where you have butler service, maid service, y'all, we're talking thousands of dollars is normally the cost of a trip like that. So yes, you get a chance to pay pennies on a dollar for these types of experiences. IntelliTrust guarantees is what is the game changer. This is usually when people say, I want to join that business. I want to partner with them, right? We have the best travel price guarantee. What does that mean for you? That means you can meet or beat competitor pricing. Not only that, you guys, we have a 100% money back guarantee. That means that you can get started in this business risk free. You're going to get all your certifications, all your access to training. You have access to earned commission because we get paid every single week, you guys, in this business. And if for any reason you decide you just want to go back to being a consumer in travel, cancel your business and get 100% of your money back. At the end, I'm going to tell you exactly how much it costs. It's not going to break the bank. Don't worry. Okay. But y'all, write in your notes, this is a business. Why? Because we have a unique profit guarantee for those of you who take this business serious. You stay in business for 12 months. All right. If you haven't earned more or saved more than you've invested, the company is going to refund you your business. This is what keep us popping on the BBB, right? No one can say this is a scam, it's a pyramid scheme. None of that, because we make sure that your clients are covered with the best prices. We make sure you're given your money back if you want to hurry up and quit. And we even extend that for 12 months to make sure that you're fully educated and trained to know how to fully operate this business, y'all. Now I want to introduce you to Michelle. She's a bronze builder on my team, but she also sells travel. She's been on Team Relentless since 2020, y'all. That's over 5 years. She said, I started my travel business during the pandemic in order to pay down debt. I've paid off multiple credit cards and I'm currently moving toward bigger goals. Shout out to Michelle, y'all. We also have Miss Brandy Fisher. She's been on the team a little longer. She's been with us since 2018. Truth be told, most people that join my team stay on my team, y'all. She's what we call a director in training. She's on her way to becoming a director, which you're about to find out what that means. But she says, I'm a full-time licensed psychotherapist and a wife of a physician for over 22 years with a passion for travel. I joined this business because I wanted compensation for what I was already doing. As high income earners, we want our 4 children to have the freedom to choose multiple ways to be successful that don't necessarily include over a decade of higher education. Game changer. Let that sink in. And Brandy is amazing. Y'all, not only does she share this business with other people, and y'all see her traveling all over the world, but she books some pretty phenomenal group trips. And she is literally moments away from becoming the next ambassador in travel on my team as well. So I'm super excited for her. Now let's talk about the money for those of you who like helping people. If you love empowering other people, if you don't want to just make money off of people and want to actually help other people make money with you, I want you to pay close attention to these next few slides I'm about to share with you. Now, sometimes people do join this business and they only focus on selling travel. They only focus on one of our many streams of income, earning commission on travel sales. There's no pressure. You get to do that. It's 100% up to you. The game changer for me was not limiting my options in this business, was unlocking both the travel agent business and our Planet Marketing compensation plan by helping other people. And I'll be real honest with y'all. I am most obsessed with this second part of the business, which is how I became the #1 recruiter in our company, which is why I have 3,000 plus agents that are a part of my organization. Now, here's the deal. You get a chance to build a network. I want y'all to understand how to capitalize on leverage and residual income. But why this part of the business made sense is that I, as an agent, was tired of people saying, I don't need a travel agent. I book my own travel. But what I was excited about is that I could say, great. But since you're already doing the work, let me show you how to get paid. And people just start saying, yeah, sure. I want to learn. I want to have access. Y'all, look at what Warren Buffett says. Never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. Now, I became evidence of why this statement is so important. Remember, I told y'all the day that I was fired from my job that my business paid me twice? Well, that business was the Planet Marketing business. I earned my Planet Marketing weekly commission as well as my director pay on the day that I was terminated. So for me, that was God's sign saying, hey, girl, I already positioned you for what you couldn't see coming. And this is the income that helped me to help my husband retire early, to put all of our household bills on auto pay through residual income. And this is what I am fired up to teach many of you, because I want you to think about, if you lose your job today, if next week you show up and that is your last week, are you prepared, right? Keep your job and build a business. Now, Planet Marketing has made it super simple for us, y'all. Now, I want you to understand, all we're doing is Planet Reps is saying, hey, do you love to travel? Turn it into an income. Hey, let me show you how to become an IntelliTravel agent, how to not go to school to get certified, right? Let me show you how to get on the money making side of travel. And each and every time someone decides to partner in business with you and become their own IntelliTravel agent, we call that the ITA program. You're going to receive a direct sale commission of $50. All right. This happens every week. And every week since I have been a part of this business, since November of 2015, I have welcomed new business partners, you guys. So imagine if you did that in a single week and 4 people said yes to you and your business, that's $200 you're getting next week. So whoever joins your team this week by Sunday, next week, you're getting paid. All right. My first night in the business, I signed up 4 people. I didn't have to do a presentation, and you won't either. We already have tools and systems in place. But just imagine that. People being excited that you're not just saying, let me make some money off your travel. You're saying, let me show you how to make money in travel as well. But here's my favorite part, the 50% check match. Every single time you bring someone into the business, forever, no matter if they bring one person, 10 people, 100 people, each time they earn $50, you're going to earn $25. In this example, let's say that this was this gentleman's coworker. He introduced her to the business. She brought in 2 people that he didn't even know. Y'all understand the power in that? I love when people say they're an introvert. I'm like, me too. But guess what? Introverts know other people that know people that know people that you don't know, right? So think about that. This could be her sister and her coworker, or her neighbor, let's say, right? She earned $100. He just earned $50. I have people that I have personally introduced this business to who have brought in 20 people, 50 people, even over 100 people into this business personally. So this happens on every single person that you bring to this business, which is why I will never, ever stop recruiting, guys. This is the in your sleep money. This is the in spite of what you're doing money, right? I love that. I also love how you can earn additional bonuses as you promote in our business. You can earn anywhere from $10 to $60 on a weekly basis, whoever joins your team. So some of us earn a few $100s a week. Some of us earn several $1,000s a week in this business just on team bonuses alone. All right. Just imagine people know people you don't know who also know people that you don't know. And everybody's getting excited to share this opportunity. And I build online. So most of the people, not most, like 99.99% of the people I've introduced this business to have been total strangers. So I love that. There are no limits. Guys, you can recruit as many people as you want or none at all. It's up to you. But that means there's no limit on your direct sales, matches, or team bonuses. And we're paid this income every single Thursday. All right. Planet Builders Program. This is special because you're not going to see like in other companies, it's based on your sales and recruitment. Here with Planet Marketing, it's strictly based on who you help to start their own business. When you personally enroll 3 agents, you are a bronze builder. When you have personally sponsored 6 agents, you are a silver builder. And when you have personally sponsored 9 agents, you are a gold builder. You could do this in one day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. There's no limit and there's no time frame. But just know that when you unlock the gold builder status, you are going to immediately see a $10 team bonus. That means instead of just $50 on your personal sales, you're getting 60. That means instead of $25 on your matches, you're getting $35. That means that no matter where anyone joins your team, you're going to get an extra $10 sent to you every single time your team grow on in a week as a gold builder. You get a 10% match on your personal agent's travel commission. This is the other reason why I was fired up. I was like, now, wait a minute. Y'all remember, you're not training these agents on how to sell travel. That's IntelliTravel's job. Your agents get a chance to choose the certifications. These suppliers are teaching them how to sell their cruises, how to sell their resorts, how to sell their excursions, activities, all of that. So you get a chance to help people start their own travel agent business. They get to do their own training. And whenever they earn a commission, you get a 10% match. Yeah, I get matches every week on travel that I don't even book. So imagine that cruise that I shared with you guys, that family reunion cruise, where the commission was $2,200. Let's say that you were a gold builder and that was your personal agent. You would have earned $220 and you didn't even know the agent was booking the cruise. Y'all, that's the game changer in this business. And this is why people are fired up to become a gold builder. Now, you also get a 10% match on your personal reps matrix commission. There are people that literally come to this business and say, I don't want to book travel. I just want to help people get on the money making side of travel. In fact, we have a pastor on our team who has he has over 300 agents on his team now. But guys, he said, listen, I just teach people how to become an ambassador of increase. I teach people how to monetize their gifts. And now when you have individuals like that, you as a gold builder get a 10% override on their residual income. Let me talk to you about the residual income. Y'all, don't overthink this. I was earning residual income and I did not even fully understand it. But what I understood is that I have residual bills. And those bills are disrespectful. Those bills are going to come on time every month and they're expected to be paid on time every month. Those bills don't care if you're sick, if you're working or not. They don't care what you have going on personally, right? They don't even care if you're dead or alive. You want to keep the house, the lights, the car, it has to be paid. So now I want you to think about residual income in that way. You being on the receiving end of that this income is coming every single month on the 10th, on time. No matter if you're sick or not, no matter if you're working a job or not, no matter what is happening in your life. So what I love is that we earn $4 per active agent that land in what we called a team build matrix. This matrix is not just you doing the work all by yourself. It's called a 3x9 team build matrix because it's going to be built out by you, by the people that you brought into the business. As they're building their teams, they're continually falling into your matrix. And we have an opportunity where even your sponsor can bring someone into the business and they land in your matrix. If I sponsor you, you will be in my matrix and someone else that I sponsor could land in your matrix. A good example of that is my best friend. He was my very first call. He got started in his business, and months later, who is now my first six-figure earner, had fell into his matrix, y'all. All he had to do was unlock his matrix to earn. Now he's earning over $7,000 a month. Y'all, you can unlock residual income when you've personally sponsored two agents. That means you can earn up to $48 in residual income. You're not even a bronze builder yet, right? But let's say you do go bronze. You want to unlock three levels of this income, personally sponsor three agents. You can earn up to $156. You want to earn more money? Unlock it by recruiting more personals. Let's say you want to earn up to seven levels of this income. You can personally sponsor seven agents. You'll have access to earn up to $13,116. But what if you want to earn anywhere anyone lands in your matrix, you want to become a goal builder? That way you unlock all nine levels. Now you have access to up to $118,092 per month. That's in addition to all the other streams I just shared with you guys. We're paid on time every month on the 10th. I told you I have over 3,000 agents on my team. So you can count my residual income. But can I tell y'all, I'm excited to hear the stories of the people in the company that's earning over $20,000 a month in residual income alone, over $40,000 a month in residual income alone. Let's talk about game changer. We have individuals in the company that are millionaires from the growth of their matrix money. All right. So I love it. Will this happen overnight? Absolutely not. But think about your job. If you work your job for the next 10 years, will you ever have the opportunity to earn up to $118,000 a month in residual income? No, I didn't think so. Right. So keep that in mind. I love this stream of income. We also have our Planet Marketing Directors Program. I became a director in our company, y'all, on my first 48 days. So don't overthink these numbers. I was super excited. Remember, I was working a full-time job. I had two toddlers and a teenager. I was a super busy mom. My oldest son was playing sports. So I was at the games. I was doing all the things. I was also running this business 100% from my phone. So when you're talking about what does it take to be a director, this is you being rewarded for helping people. As a one-star director, you have a team of 100 agents, active, balanced. All right. So what does that mean for you? You can go out and help 10 people. You can help those 10 get their own 10. You have a team of 100. That means you're going to get paid at the beginning of every month a monthly bonus, $500. That's the bonus I was paid as a one-star director when I was fired from my job on that date, right? $500 bonus, guys, every single month. In fact, as a one-star director, you're guaranteed to earn a $1,000 monthly income. If you fall shy of that, the company is going to refund you the difference. Not refund you the difference. I'm sorry, pay you the difference. You earn only $900 for the month. They'll pay you extra $100 to make sure you're earning $1,000. I ain't telling none of y'all to quit your job. Keep your job, build your business. All right. So think about your paycheck that you're already earning on your job, and you're adding a minimum $1,000 a month. Isn't that powerful? Yeah, I got it. All right. Now you're going to have $20 in team bonuses paid out to you. You're also getting a Planet Marketing Director jacket. You're recognized at every single event that the company have. So amazing. All right. So now look at that. One star will grow to two-star. That's when you have 300 agents on your team. You're now increasing that monthly bonus to $1,000. You now increased your team bonuses to up to $30. Now, could you imagine that your team of 300 will be ambitious? They're going to be excited about becoming bronze, silver, gold builders. You're also going to get some folks want to go on their director run too. Then you'll become a three-star director. That's when you have a minimum team of 500 agents. That's when you now earn a $2,000 bonus every single month. And your team bonuses are now up to $40 flowing through your organization. Now, this is the star where usually people start to leave their job. Right? Most of our three stars are earning six-figure incomes, you guys. That's powerful. I'm a four-star director. Write in your notes for now, right? We have well over 1,500 agents. But get this, at the beginning of every month, I receive a $5,000 monthly bonus. I earn up to $50 in team bonuses. All right, guys, this is so powerful because this bonus money is in addition to all the other income I share with you. It's in addition to, right? Most four stars in our company are earning $250,000 a year, right? We have over 3,000 agents on our team. We're on our way to becoming a 5-star organization. Cool thing is, we already have 5 stars in the company. Teams of 4,000 at the beginning of their month, $10,000 a month, y'all. That's $120,000 a year just in bonus money, just for being leaders, helping other leaders. Y'all got that? Now you're earning all 6 levels of your team bonuses. You're earning up to $60 per person that joins your team, no matter where they hit in your organization. We even have six-star directors in our company. Could you imagine that? These individuals have well over 10,000 agents, y'all. $16,000 a month. That's their start of the month. Most of our 6 stars are earning $1 million incomes. Isn't that powerful? We don't yet have 7-star, 8-star, 9 or 10-star, but I love Mr. Bradley's vision. And I believe that he put it on this slide. It's achievable, and we are going to reach those levels. So do you have to become a director? No. Most people don't. 1% of our company are directors. But isn't it good to know that when you decide that this is the type of income you want to earn and this is what you choose to do, that you can do it? Now, shout out to my team of directors, you guys. We are growing every single month. We're growing every single year, I should say. So I can't wait to see our team of directors grow, as well as our IntelliTravel ambassadors. All right. So these are great achievements by high achievers. And if you're like me and you're ambitious and you're motivated and you're ready to go out and get it, can't wait to add your picture to this slide as well. We have Presidential Ring and Rolex Watch program. As soon as you earn a minimum of $8,333 per month, like my business partner, Kyra Harris, is doing, you will receive that sapphire ring signifying $100,000 a year. I love Kyra's story because, y'all, she was a stranger that I met on social media, right? She found me online. She was looking for a way to make money in travel. And that's what I love about this business. Not only that, her job fired her back in 2019. She decided she wasn't going back to corporate America. She's a realtor. She runs a financial service company. She's a certified hairstylist. So again, this business is perfect for busy people. And although her job never paid her 6 figures, she was able to create that 6 figures here in her own business. My husband and I have the ruby ring. We earn well over $20,833 per month. It's $250,000, guys. There's 16 ruby ring wearers in our company. We even have diamond ring wearers in our company. Could you imagine $500,000 earning? I just think about my job. This is our next ring, my husband and I, a minimum of $41,666 per month. That job that fired me 9 years ago, if I would have kept that good job that everybody thought was so great, guess what? I still wouldn't be earning $500,000 a year. We have 8 millionaires in our company. Isn't that amazing, y'all? These individuals are earning $83,333 per month. In fact, our number one millionaire is earning over $140,000 a month. So exciting. We're talking about stay-at-home moms. We're talking about college dropouts. One of the millionaires even served in the Army for over 2 years and retired, guys. We have a single mom. We have so many people with different backgrounds. One of the millionaires is in her 20s, y'all. So just imagine how you can create the type of income you deserve and desire based on your vision and your work ethic. Doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter your degree. Also, as a 5-star, you get a Rolex watch. So that means that when we become 5-star directors here soon, we're getting that diamond encrusted Rolex. I love it. That's just documentation. I love how Planet Marketing pay us our money, but document our success. Now, some people see this and they'll say, oh, here we go. It's one of those things. It's a pyramid scheme. It's a scam just because we're talking about unlimited income. Well, I love the fact that Planet Marketing is not a scheme or a scam, right? I love the idea that we report to IRS every year. Every year I've been a part of this business, I receive a 1099. And if y'all didn't know, scams and pyramid schemes don't last a decade. Scams and pyramid schemes run from IRS, not to it. And a scam would never tell you that there are people in a company earning $0. So that means it's not a scheme. If you do nothing, y'all, you don't earn any income. If you do a lot, you earn a lot. So you can find this on our website. Check out the income disclosure statement. When you get started, I'll coach you. You tell me the average income you want to earn, and I'll show you the level in the company you should seek to achieve. All right. So I love that. I also enjoy the fact that we can leave this business as a legacy. Mr. Bradley asked us to read this slide verbatim because it is actually in our bylaws. Our Planet Marketing Pledge states, as a Planet Director, you can feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, the Planet business you've built will outlast you. Your family will still receive your Planet Marketing weekly commission, director pay, director bonuses, and monthly residual income. You have a financial situation with your insurance, life insurance, and all of those things. That's great. But what's even better is leaving your family income and growing income. We've already lost directors in our company, and these incomes were left to their spouses, their children, their grandchildren, and it's continuing to grow because those who are still living in Planet Marketing is still fighting to grow their own pledge. Y'all understand that? That's a big difference and an amazing game changer. So I shared a lot of information, but here's the truth. This business is turnkey as well with Planet. You're going to get all your tools, your systems, your training. Yes, I build my business online. I've met several of our business partners offline. The company hosts events. We host our own team events. We have an amazing culture. So you're going to start your own business, but you're not going to have to do this alone. So it's not like traditional entrepreneurship. You're joining a team, a community, and I take it serious when people choose to join my team to help you see the success that you choose to see. So here is a testimonial. Jiz, she found me back in 2019, y'all, on YouTube. She's now a 40/40 Club member on my team. She's a one-star director, getting ready to produce her first one-star director as well. She started off just focused on book and travel, and then she recently decided that she wanted to help other people, and she's an introvert, sharing this business on social media. But her quote is that I'm a mom of one, a full-time employee, a travel agent, a travel business coach, and a REU hotel specialist. I got laid off in 2020 due to COVID-19. She said, I took that time to travel with my loved ones. I'm now sharing this opportunity with moms who want to travel more with their kids, make money, book and travel, and create memories with their loved ones. Y'all, shout out to Jiz Rock. Okay. Now let's talk about, how do I start? How do I get paid to get paid? It takes money to make money, right? Price is what you pay, but value is what you get. Y'all can get everything I just shared with you for the one-time cost of $199.90. That means that this cost includes your Planet Marketing business, which is separately $19.95. No products to purchase. You get your direct commission, ITA sales. You earn as a rep. When your reps enroll other reps, you're earning the overrides. Y'all get access to all 7 streams of income I share with you as a Planet rep, paying only $19 a month. As an IntelliTravel agent, you only pay that $179.95, y'all. That includes your credentials, your opportunity to earn commission on travel sales. You get the, guaranteed best prices and VIP travel benefits. That's powerful. Your own IntelliTravel website. You get access to all the training, the systems, the tools, and it's only $39.95 a month to keep your travel agent business active. I remember when I was on that Bahamas fam trip, this traditional agent told me that every month she invested thousands of dollars. She had over $3,000 overhead in her business. I was like, that's crazy. My overhead is only $39.95, and we were on the same fam trip. Isn't that wild? But most people who see this don't leave money on the table. They're ready to help other people on their own travel business, and they're ready to help other people. They're ready to book travel for those who's ready to book travel. Okay. So I love that you could do both. All right. One time, don't forget, we got that 30-day money back guarantee. So you can get started. And if it's not what you thought it would be, cancel and get your money back. No hard feelings. Okay. Now you get a chance to decide what's next for you. Don't be that person to take a look at this and then never make a decision. Years pass on by. I have people that I introduced this business to 10 years ago. 10 years ago, they told me they didn't have enough money and they didn't have time. They've done nothing with their lives but what they continue to do. And guess what? 10 years later, they still don't have the money and they still don't have time. So if you're number 3 and it's a no thank you, no brainer, guess what? It's not for everyone. But what I would like for you to do is to make sure you share this information, refer people to me or whoever is sharing this opportunity with you, and let us help them get started. And book your travel. all right, through my link or through whatever agent is sharing this with you. That's amazing. Number twos are people who have questions. This is a lot of information. Honestly, it's simple. Get a travel business, get paid in travel, help other people start their own travel business and get paid. But you may have some questions that I did not cover in this opportunity webinar. Please get your questions answered while this information is fresh on your mind. Most people who see this, it just makes sense. They've already been traveling, already booking travel. They're number ones, ready to get started, ready to go. If that is you, I want to encourage you to follow the enrollment instructions and get your business started now. Now, with my team, we have exclusive offers, all right? Yes, I'm sharing this webinar because I just was in the mood to do a presentation and I can do that, right? And I want y'all to know we have an on-demand workshop that when you decide to get started right now, you can start sharing that workshop and immediately start getting paid in this business as well. All right. That is not created by our company. That is exclusively created and designed by me for my team. You'll have your own sponsor ID code. You'll share that code. Whoever uses your code, you will then get paid. All right. We also have a 14-day travel booking workbook that you're going to receive when you get into this business. I created this workbook back in 2018. Y'all, we've had millions of dollars of travel sold because it's just a step-by-step guide to make sure you know and understand how to work your business. We also have social media training. I don't believe in a traditional network marketing strategies is the only way for people to grow. Do they work? Yes. But most people want to know, how do I attract strangers? How do I not chase my friends and family? Guess what? Not only do I have the training, it's the exact strategies that have helped me in my business over the years create a multi-six-figure income, and that has helped duplicate that success in my organization. I also have a Team Relentless University. There's a lot of secrets in there, y'all. I would not dare share it publicly. Just know that we have our own exclusive community and training. You get to learn on demand. We have boot camps and challenges and all types of cool things that are in our Team University. You also get access to vacation vouchers to use to build your business. All right. I pay for them, so you don't have to. Unlimited access. So if you're sharing a webinar, you're saying thank you for someone who decided to book travel with you. If someone booked a group trip with you, you can gift them a vacation voucher. Guess what? All they're paying are the taxes and fees. And I've been using these vouchers for years. I love it. We have our own private Facebook group. You can ask questions in that group. We have team members who have joined together and traveled just from their communication and connection in our group. Plus, you get unlimited coaching for free forever. I have agents and business partners on my team who have been coached by me, and they'll do coaching for every week for a month, 2 months. Or I've had people that do one coaching session and years later, they are still winning in their business. So the enrollment instructions are super simple. They are provided in your email. All right. You're going to reference the sponsor ID code that is provided to you and get started. Make sure you do this through Google Chrome. Okay. Do not do this on Safari because you'll get an error message, what have you. Google Chrome is the best option. All the instructions and the information about what's included, how much it costs, money back guarantee is also included. So thank you so very much for tuning in to the end of this opportunity. When you get started, you'll get the step-by-step instructions, but you'll immediately be able to share the travel workshop with others, and you'll immediately be able to start promoting travel deals and getting paid for travel as well. So that's it. You get to decide. You can continue to book travel for fun and for free. You can continue to work harder, not smarter, or make a living by living and doing what you love. Build a legacy income in the process, and we'll see you on the money-making side of travel. Thank y'all so much.